Boom. I think the audio is good now. Chat should be good now. So you don't know what to put here. I literally noticed that right as you was typing that. Audio good, chat is good. Y'all can see the chats on the screen pretty easy. We don't need that audio. I just need to be. I cannot fully see the chats here in Streamlabs. So what we doing is I'm gonna have the chat pulled up on my second laptop so I can see. Perfect. We in there. Look, I tell you, each time that we get to it, it's gonna be a little bit more fine-tuned. A little bit. Y'all gotta work with me. I ain't as tech savvy as I come off as, but I learn as I go. Alright. I do also need to make sure that I can see my notes, so let's put this in 2 screens. I really need to get my second monitor up here. That's what I need. Alright, y'all. So what we got for today, I pretty much then went ahead and decided that we're gonna deep dive into Hunter x Hunter next. So we're gonna take care of some 1v1s. I think I figured out the polls for the Streamlabs, so we might be able to do that directly to where y'all can push y'all votes in the chat. So we'll get that a test run. If it seems like it's a little too complicated, we'll do it how we did before, right? So we're gonna handle some 1v1s again. We're gonna take care of another episode of Ashita no Joe, and then we're probably gonna go ahead and start at least. I want to at least end Naruto off on a good note. So we might end up doing a little Naruto topic as well. Maybe we can close that out. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What time is it where y'all at? You know, it's 11:48 my time right now. That's cool. Alright. So I want to go ahead and start with the Ashita no Joe episode. Let's get right into that. My energy is up in the Command Air song still, so I'm ready to see what's to it. Alright, once again, I need a balance between episode audio and making sure that y'all can hear me. Good stuff. I hope y'all been being productive. Almost going there. So you on the East Coast? Yeah. And I know the East Coast gotta be like a whole hour ahead of Midwest, Central Time right now. Right. You ain't have to deal with none of the floods or nothing, right? Y'all staying safe out there? Did I not leave the stay safe with one of the professional tips, right? No, progressional tips. Stay safe. Everybody's still kind of recovering from them floods, so if y'all in the flood area, make sure y'all taking care of each other. Make sure y'all taking care of y'all family and everything, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, the opening is it shows like these is like super underrated. So whenever everyone be talking about openings and closings for the theme songs, these be kind of swept under the rug, and they don't ever talk about the underrated theme songs. So just to start off, we started the episode with a card game. If y'all don't know what's going on, because I was gonna say, yeah, make sure you stay in the make sure you stay prepared, right? People get a little crazy when natural disasters come back, but so yeah, we started off with a card game, right? And just to give y'all a little bit more, for those of y'all who wasn't checking in with the last reaction, so y'all be just a little bit more up to speed. We left off pretty much with, from me personally, the funniest episode that I done seen so far, right? For everybody else, they already know my let's see, I'm over here looking over there. Let me talk to y'all. I ain't trying to talk to the laptop. Let me talk to y'all. So, Joe, right? Since episode 1, I've been needing Joe to take his L. Is it flipped? Y'all can see that? That look right? Let me make sure y'all got that right. So, I've been needing Joe to take his L since episode 1, right? Only people who really gave him the L was Danpei. Put him in jail, right? He's been unconscious, knocked out by Danpei. So, he's been knocked out by Danpei twice. He had a double knockdown with Rikishi. His first official rival, right? Inmates and everyone, they getting in tune with the boxing. They felt the energy. They felt that little push, the need to go ahead and throw hands, right? And then Danpei obsession, trying to hold the boxing, hold to the golden age, right? Trying to make sure that he want to feel what he couldn't feel himself, but he's fully acceptance of being, in that coaching role and everything. So, Joe, this whole time been an asshole. Finally started to get some sense knocked into him with the Rikishi double knockdown. So, after double knockdown and everything, I said inmates, they caught on to the wave. They trying to go ahead, throw hands, get the gloves on. Miss Philanthropist and them had a whole bunch of equipment donated. They got hella gloves. They got a ring and everything. They doing their training, right? And Danpei, instead of just coaching Joe, where his obsession was, now he head coach. Mind you, we in the juvenile training center still, right? He the head coach here now. So Joe, asshole, finally got snubbed. And it kind of, it I don't even know if humble's a word for it. Just shock is what is going through Joe's head. It's just shock that he'd have been snubbed, and then by nobody else but Danpei, right? And then Danpei using Aoyama, short stack, super skinny, got hands too, in the crazy state, right? If y'all ever played Rumble Boxing, or reminds me of Rumble Boxing, yeah, Afro Thunder, the way that he that's who Aoyama kind of remind me of. Y'all know about Rumble Boxing. So Danpei, who is now head coach and got to train everybody and not just his protege, he is in between the part where he wants Joe to understand where he needs to be fully. He also wants Joe to probably feel pressed about the fact that he's been an asshole this whole time, right? So I think it's a fine balance between that. Even if he don't want to say it, and he still has the best of intentions for Joe, even if it seems harsh, right? It's boxing. It ain't supposed to be easy. If it's too easy, then what you doing it for, right? Somebody gonna get a concussion. Everybody don't get it. It just is what it is, right? But for the most part, that's just to give y'all, quick nitty gritty, without the too in-depth details. Just so if y'all wasn't here before, y'all caught up now. So when we get through this, don't be confused if you don't know who I'm referring to. Main characters. You got Danpei, you got Joe. You don't know what to put here. He said this is stepping into Aoyama's hot life. So you're gonna hear a lot of short stack thrown around. That's Aoyama, philanthropist lady. That's what I call her. If y'all hear me talk about philanthropist lady, she's a goody two shoes of some sort. She wants to do good. but she ain't too good at them shoes, right? And then y'all got the minions. Yeah, I forgot the minions. Minions is pretty much Joe's followers. So now y'all know where we at. I said we in the card game. We got Joe thinking. He don't normally be thinking like this, but he getting ready for the tournament. The round 2. Let's get to it. I think it's pretty funny how they had the very last one hit. I don't even know what to call that training, but the wrist training, the one arm wrist training. The very last one, the way he just falls out. You gotta give the I don't even know what to call them, the developers for the animation. You gotta give them credit for how they be putting stuff together, especially in this time frame or this time and age that this was made in. Yeah, you gotta give them hella credit. Joe getting salty, you can't think. Y'all need to shut the hell up. Skeleton got the lowdown with the news. Look, any chance that the inmates get, they do not care how scary Joe is. They will shoot verbal shots at him all day, scared or not. Except maybe Skeleton. But, you know, he pressed until he get pressed. Oh, I forgot to mention. I forgot to tell you, Nishi. Nishi is gonna be. Y'all gonna hear that name thrown around a lot too. Ali. Shit. God. What in the hell? I had to process what I was looking at for a sec. That card game went from 0 to 100 as soon as I got to when I was just talking about how the inmates gonna talk their smack, and no matter how scary Joe is, that smack talk came back real quick. And Joe was under this blanket, right? Green blanket. You know, he trying to be to himself. He trying to think. And out of nowhere, as soon as I look back at the screen, the blanket's over one of the inmates, and he pressing him, throwing hands. He got him pressed up against the box, just throwing hands. He used him like a whole punching bag. I thought he was dead. His face looked wild. Yeah, he definitely KO. Yeah, look. Where'd it go? Yeah. That's what he looking like. That's what smack talking get you behind bars. That's crazy. There goes Skeleton talking. There go Don Pay. There go Don Pay with short stack out there running in the rain training. Skeleton finna be next to get knocked out. Yeah, you know Joe feels some type of way about this. Through and through. He is not happy. The jealousy is real. Let me guess. This is the inmates boxing gym. It look like an airplane hangar. Oh yeah, they in there jump roping, speed bags, hands, weights, yeah, hand mitts. Yeah, they got it all. Dante with short stack in the corner, locked in. Dante over there cheesing. Why it look like Joe got puppy dog eyes right now? Hey, look. Jealousy is crazy. I'll tell you that for real. Jealousy is crazy. This little jealousy is hilarious for me. As much as I really wanted Joe to lose, because you can't tell me that Joe is not giving puppy dog eyes right now. You cannot tell me he is not giving puppy dog eyes. He literally is trying to get attention. He literally want Dante to get him some attention. Dante to flip the script on him. I know that Joe feeling it. I know it. Because I guarantee you, he about to get snubbed again. He is about to. And I'm going to be here for every bit of it. Short stack, what you doing? Get back to training. Aoyama this, Aoyama that. Dante ain't paying him no mind right now. He ain't did nothing but give him a look. He ain't even speak to him. Look on Joe's face. The feeling of being snubbed. The feeling of being snubbed. Look, Joe down on his knees at this point. I'm telling you, I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my soul that snub was coming. You got lightning and you got lightning and thunder in the background. The thunder claps. The rain pouring outside. You know that they feeling that humidity in the room. Folks over there in the main hangar training, locked in. Aoyama over here with Dante, head coach, one-on-one training, locked in. Joe, I'm begging. My pride's on the line. Train me. I can't even tell you sometimes. I can't. Teach me the lesson. I'm head over heels for boxing. He was adamant that he wasn't trying to box before. But yeah, for the fact that Dante is saying, aren't you being a bit pushy? I'd appreciate you if you stop bugging me. See, the fact that Dante is over here saying this shit out loud, Joe right there. It's not like Joe was in a whole different room or building. Look, man, look. That is great. And then Riki shit there to see it all. A stray that's been abandoned. No shortage of verbal shots getting thrown. Everybody in there knew that Joe been an asshole. They is feeling no type of remorse. Zero. Hey, I'm with them. Hey, Karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. That part. Bro, he out there just in the rain. Look, it looked like an R&B video at this point in time. You know, he just out there on the wall in the rain with the little papers, just staring at the lessons. Like, that's all he got in life right now. You know, see, now he remembering all them times that Don paid him fought for him. Look, he wanted to rip them lessons, but keep them in his pocket. He don't know what to do. Joe do not know what to do. Yeah, you ain't big dog no more. You ain't big dog no more, Joe. I'm not gonna accept your culture ever again. There go Nishi. There go Nishi. That rain is pouring heavy. They're already calling for the doctor. What is it this time? What is it this time? Let me guess. Joe's at the root of the problem. What in the hell? Sheesh. Hey, look, we gotta pause that. We gotta pause that real quick. Yeah, I fully thought that you know, most problems that go on tends to be Joe. You know, right? Wasn't Joe this time. It was Short Stack, and he done decimated one of the inmates who was apparently supposed to be you know, one of the heavy hitter contenders for this tournament. This man laid out, covered in blood. What y'all don't realize is just how skinny Short Stack really is. Like he like my old homie, skinny, stupid skinny, right? And he got the gloves on still while he up against the wall. Like he he even shocked at what he did. He can't even process. He said that they had a preliminary round or a preliminary bout, so he had dude agree to fight him. And then before he knew it, it was over. Even Joe walked in and looked like, huh? Dante teaching him? Cause it's definitely past lesson 3. No, see Joe over here replaying in his head all the scenes of Aoyama over there training, locked in, and he's seeing the results firsthand. He see the results firsthand. So Joe been getting snubbed left and right. He's seeing the results of that training through Aoyama, and he is baffled. Baffled is not even probably a good enough term. Look, see, yeah, hold on. Y'all don't understand. Look, where is that? Boom. The aftermath. This tournament finna get crucial. So now you got Rikishi, heavy hitter in there. Short stack is a top contender at this point in time. I mean, you got Joe. Joe could throw hands all day, but Joe was even looking like this is crazy. He probably about to question that. What was you learning? Ain't nobody saying nothing right now. Just letting him walk off. Look, see, now he over there questioning them just to find out what Aoyama learned. Look, he not asking because he concerned for he wants to learn through hearing people's description of what happened. Yeah, look, he's trying to find them roundabout ways to get them lessons. Oh, the recap. Let's see what Short Stack really did. Look, and then he got the super hunch and everything. You know, the I ain't got no confidence in myself. Weave. Why they stay called him a lily liver twerk? Look, evasion, top tier. He is getting nowhere. Weave. Why does it look so easy? So nobody saw exactly what happened. He probably don't want to talk. Oh, I don't know. I think Joe is slightly scared of Aoyama. He probably don't want to admit it, but he probably slightly scared. That and that pride in the way too. He know he wants to. He really want to know. He curious. He's super curious. He wouldn't have asked the inmates about it. Yeah. Nishi told me, hey, look, why you fooling yourself? Go ask him. Go ask him about it. Like, even the way that he argues with Nishi is different now than how it usually is. Joe coming up with so many excuses right now why he don't want to go and ask about specifically what did he do. He got so many excuses. He talking about, what, Numata? Yeah, that's his name. He said that, Numata just pretty much let his guard down and, hey, look. But the way that the other inmates was describing it, Short Stack was top tier. He was hitting him with the Mayweather movement. And then before they knew it, was time. The speed in which he's trying so hard to hit Short Stack is crazy. It goes from weave into dead body pretty much. Joe's starting to realize that Aoyama got hands. And Don Pei is the reason why he really got hands right now. No confidence in himself don't mean nothing. Imagine if he really had that confidence. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Joe don't know what to do. Finally came. Yeah, go ahead and ask him. Yeah, kick that pride to the side. Go ahead and ask him. What did you do to him? I told you. I just did what Danpei taught me. I'm telling you, tell me what he taught you. Look at Short Stack over here stepping up, poking his chest out a little bit. Yeah. Hey, look, me telling you my strategy is like telling you what I'm gonna do in rock paper scissors. What I'm gonna do that for? I'm gonna end up fighting you. What I'm gonna give you what am I gonna give you the game for? That's not how the game work. No. You get it the hard way through the trenches. Get up off of me. You're just mad because he keep coaching me instead of you. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? It's not my fault. I'm just doing whatever Coach Don Pay taught me. I'm Oyama. I'm Aoyama. I'm being passive. He ain't your coach. He my coach. See, why is Aoyama over here just spitting wisdom to Joe right now? Okay, let's not wait until we get in the ring. Let's fight here and now. Look, Joe think he's slick. He gonna try to use Aoyama to learn through the body, you know, to try and get right. Oh, there go Rikishi with the cool calm collection. You stupid stray. What you mean the EP? You talking about the Chameleonaire one? That Chameleonaire EP already out. Rikishi got a pretty good idea of what was taught. Yeah, you talking about the Chameleonaire EP? That was already out. Yeah, I was talking. If you seen the live stream, that's not in English. I gotta be able to hear that. If you was paying attention to the other new season, the episode for. I can't answer you on that one. Yeah, I can't answer you on that one. I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't even been watching really any trailers. I think the last trailer that I seen for anything was probably My Hero. That was the last trailer. So I'm not really I'm not in the know right now with most of what's coming up, because I even put a pause on most of what I was watching just to focus on the 1v1s and all that. So, because I was in the middle of watching Windbreaker. I ain't even watched the Windbreaker episode in a couple of days now, so I'm a little behind. I ain't gonna lie. That's alright. I'm gonna get back to it. Shoot, if you find out, let me know. We'll talk about it. You know, it'll be interesting. As much as I've been to one Comic Con and an Otaku anime festival, it would be nice to see. I think Windbreaker is hilarious to me, because now that I think about Windbreaker, main character, it's like he wanted to be the asshole that Joe is in Ashita no Joe. It's like he wanted to be that person. But first episode, he found out that's not the case. These motherfuckers over here is heroes. That's what they doing. They not badasses no more. They kicking some other badasses off their block. That's what they doing, right? But I agree with season 1 definitely better. Cause I mean the whole point of it is to defend the block. They in high school. I don't even know what they learning in the school. We ain't seen them learning no math, no social studies, nothing. We don't see them doing nothing. They got time to patrol, but they ain't got time to get these actual school lessons in. We ain't seen not one teacher in these classrooms. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I ain't seen one teacher, principal, textbook. I ain't seen nothing in these so-called schools that they in. They said they was in high school, right? Am I tripping? Matter of fact, ain't these other blocks ain't the mother gangs, wasn't they in like a damn near a shelter That's hilarious. Yeah. I did hear about the Black Clover. My mom's huge into Black Clover right now. I recently got her started on it, and she was going into the One Piece. Me and her was watching Blue Lock together. We went the whole first season. We didn't get to the second season. I actually feel like I'm kind of glad I didn't get to the second season yet. And then I got her on the Dr. Stone, and then she started Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I forgot what else that she started. But yeah, my mom's, she's slowly starting to get caught up. Yeah. She just ain't got into the Naruto yet. Otherwise, it'd probably be cool to have, bring my mom's in on this. Yeah. She'll get up there. Let me finish cranking out this episode. Let's see what Joe talking about. Look, everybody was over here spitting wisdom to Joe right now. Everybody. Aoyama, super skinny, short stat, yeah, spitting wisdom. Rikishi, top dog, spitting wisdom to him. Joe was going through it. He was about to call Aoyama Lily Liver Twerk. That's like their favorite go-to diss. The animations when they be trying to really emphasize something is crazy, and then it goes right into this. Y'all gotta see that, cause that's diabolical. They really finna end it like this. Like, why you make it look so majestic? Why you make it look so majestic, and the pan out of He my coach. Like, come on now. I'm happy that Joe finally getting what's coming to him, but damn. Yeah, the pan outs, the way that they just do the pan outs, the animation. The snub, the space into the distance of. And then not only do you have Aoyama over here, super skinny, giving him wisdom, the fact that he got Rikishi also telling him the same thing, but Rikishi got a slick way of talking. He got a smooth way of talking that's like it's almost like he's just straight sunning him. And then they still doing the still shots. Come on now. They are dragging this. They is dragging that. Wow. Look, they've been dragging them still shots for damn near 3 minutes in this little ending. Just letting Joe. This whole episode has been about reminding Joe you was not top dog. You ain't even know who Aoyama was. And now he look like he about to beat the brakes off of you. Oh man, that is the way that they going about the endings of these is crazy. Just the way they be putting them shots together. Yeah. You gotta definitely give credit to the developers, animators, Shout out to for sure. Cause they was putting in work. They was putting in work on it. Yeah. It already got me ready for the next episode. And then the last episode was like stupid crazy. Man, look. Who knows? Maybe some of these other animes was getting some of their way of doing cliffhangers from them. That's probably what it is. Let's see. What do we want to go into next? I do want to go ahead and test out this this poll. Pause. Some of the questions. Keep your head out the gutter. Let's see this. Where did I put it? Because I said this is supposed to be to where all I gotta do is just find everything from the chat. So y'all gotta work with me as I'm still figuring these things out. All right, where is it at? It is right. I already had it ready to go. So. No, I'm not in the mood to look for it. We're gonna do it exactly how we did it yesterday. That's how we gonna do it. We not even tripping. We is not tripping. Alright, so for the 1v1s, all the 1v1s are pretty much Hunter x Hunter lineups this time around, right? So y'all familiar with the Hunter x Hunter characters? It's gonna be probably super easy for y'all to go ahead and pick out y'all decisions, right? Just don't be thinking too quick on it, because you might get caught slipping. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter be having them. Yeah, they be catching people slipping. Yeah. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do, because what I am able to do finally is put the chats directly from Streamlabs in. So our first 1v1 is Crollo versus Hisoka. Mind you, this is the rematch. Let's call this the rematch. Crollo versus Hisoka is the first matchup. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? It's been a little bit since I last watched Hunter x Hunter, but I'm gonna tell you, as much as Hisoka, I think we can all agree that Hisoka is another one of them characters that you just like, yo, who finna off him? That's what we really want to know, is who finna take him out, right? he another one of them characters. And then the music that they be giving with him, oh man, the music that they be giving every time Hisoka pull up pisses me off. But you can't deny that Hisoka got skill though. But Crollo dangerous. He dangerous. I just think that for Crollo, let me try to see if I remember what happened to really develop my answer, because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm leaning towards Hisoka, and that's mainly because I've seen more of Hisoka fight. But I'm trying to remember. Crollo was fighting. Killa's dad, right? It was Killa's dad and his grandpa, right? That's who Crollo was fighting. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, look, Hisoka is like, if y'all played Soul Calibur, Voldo, that's Hisoka for me. You know, Hisoka is like super perceptive too. Super perceptive. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of leaning towards Hisoka. I'm good, because I don't even feel like at any point in time Hisoka was like really showing. If I had to estimate, he probably was showing like maybe at most 75% of what he could do. At most. But then again, I think Crollo was kind of the same. I mean, we didn't really see Crollo like go all out, right? And then, matter of fact, didn't yeah, he was fighting Silver. Didn't he ask Killua's grandpa who would have won if they would have really fought? And then didn't he say that cause hey, Killua's grandpa is raw, OG. Like I rocks with Killua's grandpa, heavy, heavy. I like him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm leaning the look the whole the Killua's whole family is just well, I ain't gonna say his whole family, because obviously his brother, I forgot his name, the one the one who always be playing video games. He, yeah, him I ain't really too in tune with. But his sister, the one who went and joined the troop, we ain't really seen her fight. You know, we saw that she was trying to get into doing some stuff, but she wasn't as quick as she thought she was, right? Compared to all them other heavy hitters in the troop. So we ain't really see what she could do. So I mean, I was, obviously we got Killua. Obviously you can't deny he got skill. You got his pop Silver. You got his grandpa. I ain't gonna pretend to. I'm pretty sure that they're all assassins and everything, but I don't know what his mom can do either. He be throwing money at everything. Oh yeah, his motivations be having me dying. Let's get to the next one. All right, we got Adult Gon versus Meruem. And yes, I gotta put Adult Gon. That way y'all know the difference in what we do, where we going with this. So we got Adult Gon versus Meruem. If y'all remember Meruem, he should be the King Ant. And Adult Gon, we saw a portion of that, but we knew how overpowered it was when it popped off. Yeah, look, Meruem, his whole character is kind of like a cheat code. His whole character is a cheat code. I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that for the blonde chick, yeah, if it wasn't for the for the fact that blonde chick was around, he low key would have probably murdered everybody. He probably would have murdered everybody. Yeah. Yeah, cause even Killua's grandpa, I mean he ain't do nothing, but I would can we agree that Killua's grandpa is probably not as strong as where's he at? What's his name? The one who was in charge of the association or whatever, the one who ended up dying, that was fighting. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The one who died fighting Meruem. Old dude. Bald dude. Beard. He ain't bald. He still got hair up there. He ain't fully bald, but yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure out why ChatGPT ain't throw him in the lineup. It is what it is. Look, I'm leaning toward Meruem too. Yeah, I'm leaning toward Meruem too. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, especially with the way that he was Meruem, can kind of do the healing thing or taking in stuff. Netero. Yeah, that was his name. Netero. Yeah, them old heads in Hunter x Hunter is yeah, they top tier. They top tier old heads. They could definitely be in the mob. All right. Next one is Killua versus Illumi. Yeah, there ain't nothing special with that. It's just a family feud. Killua versus Illumi. Illumi pisses me off. Illumi pisses me off. I don't know who pisses me off worse between Illumi and Hisoka. Yeah, there was probably the main two who pisses me off the most, other than Gon at the very end. You know, before he met his pops, but you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, Killua versus Illumi. Because the crazy thing is, I would say Illumi, but only I want to say Illumi after or pre the whole needle on the forehead deal. I mean, yeah, it freed Killua a little bit, but I don't know. Illumi, he's also reminds me of Hisoka. I don't feel like he really was going all out. He didn't care who was in the way of getting to the sister. Yeah, he didn't give a damn who was in the way. He was fully prepared to do what he had to do, family or not. Yeah. Man, he get on my nerves. Yeah, I don't. And then just the way that he be doing the whole facial change, all that with the little pin deal. I don't even know how that works. It's like some weird acupuncture looking thing. Like I compared Hisoka to Voldo in Soul Calibur, but if there was like another outfit for Voldo, that would be Illumi. Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta go with Illumi on that one. Unfortunately, I hate to say that because I actually like. I generally like characters who is into the lightning thing, right? Like if you go to Mortal Kombat, I'm a fan of Raiden, right? You go to Thor, God of Thunder. I like shit like that. Like, come on now, yeah. So Killua with his old little power deal, and then being immune to electrical currents for the most part. Yeah. I rock with Killua heavy, but Illumi, man, that whole, and then like I said before, I'm an older brother too, so as an older brother, you kind of can't give your siblings bragging rights. You can't do it. They're gonna run with it. Alright, let's do. Next one is Nin versus Strategy. Who in the world is Strategy now? Maybe I'm tripping. Who is Strategy? Make sure I put it in there. So you already know I did not come up with this. Courtesy of ChatGPT. Let me find out who Strategy is so I can actually give my answer for this. See, my phone been getting on my nerves because it's weird how it feel like a couple years ago it wasn't complicated to be doing if you do a swipe to type like I do, everything was in pretty easy. But lately, my swipe has been garbage. Yeah, I'm trying to find out too. I don't know. Oh, I get it. It's not a person. Alright, so what they're asking is using Nin versus just being strategic. I think that's what it's really asking. Yeah. We're not trying to do that. Scratch that shit completely. ChatGPT, you owe me another 1v1. Nah. I don't want that. Give me another one. Give me a sec. Alright. But while y'all waiting on me, for the people who is in here and don't really be watching anime, even the ones who do, go ahead and drop your anime recommendations for everybody. Yeah, drop your anime recommendations. Get everybody caught up on what they missing out on. Send that. Refresh the page. Alright, here we go. Alright, next one. We got Kurapika versus Hisoka. Kurapika versus Hisoka. Now I think we all gonna agree Hisoka taking that. I don't care what contract that Kurapika got. I don't care what contract that he got. It's Hisoka. I can't stand Hisoka, but yeah. I ain't even have to think about that one before finishing sending this. Change judgment or not, Hisoka taking that. Hisoka, see, Hisoka would be disappointed that it's not Gon he fighting, because he always got that real suspect infatuation obsession with Gon. Yeah, no, Hisoka definitely taking that one. Oh, look, see, that's what we was waiting on for the next matchup. Look, look. I'm just about to start calling Hisoka Voldo. But alright. So this one, I think we gonna be able to have, a little bit better feeling about this lineup. So next one is Netero versus Crollo. Netero versus Crollo. Battle of experience versus versatility. Yeah, I was getting ready to say I'm kind of leaning towards Netero. Because they're saying what Crollo's stolen powers matter against the 100 type Guanyin Bodhisattva. I don't know. Netero is like I said, he kind of like a cheat code, even though he couldn't. At the end of the day, he didn't win against Meruem. But the fact that he hung with Meruem as long as he did, and nobody else was doing that, like, yeah. I'm gonna have to get that to Netero. Yeah. Alright, let's see this next one. Alright. It should be, I mean, in my opinion, it should be a little easier. No, not Gon. Killua versus Razor. And mind you, this is Killua with Godspeed. Yeah, Killua with Godspeed versus Razor, who's got Nen Brute with control. Let's not forget that, Razor also got that speed and instinct. So, yeah, Killua with Godspeed versus Razor. think I'm going with Killua still. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Killua. Yes, sir. Killua is my guy, but that's not I don't think it's a biased answer for me on that one. I think that the whole lightning helping boost your reflex thing, I think that's what will really give him the edge over Razor. You ask me. Alright, the next one is Leorio versus Knuckle. Leorio post Heaven's Arena. Post Heaven's Arena would be that's after the building with the with all the floors with the tournaments, right? Yeah, if I remember right. Let me double check that. Cause I'm gonna be real, I'm going with Knuckle. I'm going with Knuckle. That's not even a thought, but I do want to reconfirm, because obviously when we get into these the in-depth conversations, I'm gonna need to do some recaps and make sure I'm holding down my views. Oh, okay, yeah. So post Heaven's Arena arc is pretty much, so they talking about Leorio at the time that they went to the auction. Yeah, Leorio pretty much stopped training way way before all that. So that's yeah. Leorio really wasn't doing shit, and he even acknowledged that he wasn't planning on doing shit. All right. Uvogin versus Moro is next. Uvogin. Yeah, Uvo. I had to make sure I was saying it right. I was like, I know it's been a minute. Alright, so Uvogin, if y'all remember right, he's the one that got the stupid indestructible strength. And then you got Moro, the one that'll always be carrying around the pipe. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say Moro gonna lose this. And that's because I think the thing with Moro is dope. Don't get me wrong, dope. But even Moro recognizes his limits in certain stuff, and he acknowledges that, right? Uvogin, it's a, I mean, it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, with Uvogin, I feel like the only person who actually had the power to contain him was Kurapika. So like Kurapika literally had the cheat code for his type of power. Not to mention that whole contract shit. Look, it's a power up and everything, but yeah, I was so pissed off with Kurapika when I found out that he did that. I was like, come on, bro, come on now. Like the power is strong and all that shit, dope, but at the end of the day, when we think about that lineup, especially if it was like, say it was like Kurapika versus Moro, if he ain't making a new contract, then he can't use the move anyway, right? Then ain't that part of the contract that he can only do it on members of the troop? Yeah. Yeah, his that instantly limits his powers if it was like Karapika was moral. So yeah, Ubogen is taking that easily. I ain't, I ain't gonna say easily. Moral will be able to drag it out as long as possible, but it ain't gonna do much. Like you know, Ubogen he got stamina behind that strength too. It ain't like he's just indestructible with no type of stamina. He got stamina on top of that. So yeah, yeah. uh, all right. Let me just do another. Let's do another two more, and then we'll move on. All right. Next, they're giving me Gon says standard versus Killua with Godspeed. So regular Gon, no extra enhancements versus Killua with Godspeed. I'm gonna have to get out to Gon. I ain't gonna lie to you. Godspeed or not, Gon's instincts is ridiculously fine tuned. Yeah, I'm going with Gon. And then not to mention too, I think that it's easier for Gon to go all out if they were fighting each other than Killua. Killua would pretend like he is ready to go all out, but I don't think that he gon' that he gonna take that. I think that the fact that I'm trying look his it's his instincts. His instincts is like damn near something similar to Godspeed reaction. I don't think that Killua would be able to take Gon serious in a fight, mainly because of the fact that they're friends. Like Gon would definitely be able to take that fight seriously. Killua would not be able to take that fight seriously. I don't see it. I don't see. And if he can't take it serious, then he already hindering himself. Is he not? Let's see what other ones I got here. Okay, yeah, we'll finish with that one. Yeah, I'm still gonna slide with Gon. So if Killua was to actually be able to take the fight serious, okay, maybe different, maybe different. But I'm bouncing off of the Gon's fight with like Hisoka to help kind of secure my thoughts on that. Because Gon's adaptability is crazy. I agree with it's just the way that they emphasize Gon being raised pretty much in the wilderness, which is where he gets most of his instincts from, and then his adaptability is the crazy part. And Gon is too stubborn to lose too. Let's not forget that Gon is stubborn as fuck. He is stubborn as hell. He don't know how to quit. He don't. Killua, remember, they was what's her name was getting at him because she was always talking about how Killua, being an assassin, is accustomed to running away if it's not a good matchup instead of just going through with it. Yeah, those are some of the things you got to take into consideration with that. All right, let's finish with this last one, which is Kite versus No. Kite versus No. Adaptable weapon versus spatial manipulation. Who taking this one? Somebody down there getting pulled over. I can see what you're saying with Killua, but like I said, I mean, I think that mainly depends on if he gonna be able to really take Gon serious or not. I don't think he gonna be able to take Gon serious enough to even do something like that. Sure. The question is Kite gonna actually get a good weapon? Don't he always be complaining about getting the wrong weapon? I'm not knocking Kite at all, but is he gonna actually get a weapon that's more suited for fighting? No, because Nova is another one of those who's he don't know how to quit either. You know? I doubt that he gonna be running into any pets that's gonna distract him either. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with no, and that's mainly for the experience factor of it. I'm gonna go with Kite. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kite for. I think his experience is still gonna trump no. No, don't get me wrong. No got hella experience still, but I'm pretty sure that Kite got more. Not to mention that Kite has a team of people that he looks over, right? Whereas Kite, not Kite, but No is under people. So he's not in the position of leading other people like Kite is. So I think that the experience factor is gonna give Kite the dub for sure. All right. Next, let's go into. Yeah, yeah. I forgot it. But the thing is, what all did he learn from Jing anyway? We still don't even know Jing's full power. Like we don't know just how powerful he actually is. We just know that we know pretty much two main things about Jing. One is he. Well, I guess you could say three. One is he super mysterious. Nobody ever really know where he at. Two, that how do I want to word this? We have not seen any actual display of what he can do. We don't know his power, unless there was some episodes or backstory or movie or whatever that came out after he ended up talking with Gon. When they went all the way up to the top of when Gon all the way to the top of that what was it, a tree, flower, whatever. And that I've never actually seen Gene do anything, so I really don't know the. I think that a lot of what Gene was probably teaching him was also playing as part of the experience is just being out in the wild. Kind of like let's think about like One Piece, right? Luffy was pretty much always out and about and everything. That the experience is just being outside. That accumulation of that experience, you can learn a lot with that. When Luffy also got pretty much dropped off at that island with Rayleigh, yeah, similar to that. All right, let's talk about Merowyn for a little bit. So, do y'all think that there is any other characters who could actually compete with Merowyn other than Netero? So, who can truly compete with Merowyn? Can Crollo fight with Merowyn? Can Silver? We pretty much, like I said, we know that Meruem is pretty much a cheat code. Is there anybody else who can hang with him? Yeah, let's not forget that Meruem, he was already dying. He was already dying. So if it wasn't for the fact that he was dying, he would probably still be running shit. Probably. I don't think that anybody was really. I think that he was so overpowered that they had to give him a disease. I think that's what that is. Like, you know, this is one of those where okay, can't nobody beat him, but we not keeping him around for a long time, so give him a disease. Yeah, that's how we'll get rid of him. Because he's obviously so overpowered that can't nobody actually throw hands with him. I mean, I ain't gonna say can't throw hands with him because obviously Netero did, but Netero's the only person who could hang with him that we've seen. And Netero, you know, obviously, Netero heavily acknowledges Kilo's grandfather as well. So I mean, who knows? Maybe Kilo's grandfather could have really been on one. I mean, if Kilo's grandfather and Netero was both fighting together, would Meruem have still won? Yeah, Zeno. That was in there. Yeah. So if Zeno and Netero both was fighting Meruem, would Meruem still win? You talking about Parison? I'm trying to remember what Parison's power is. You really throwing Parison out there? I'm over here trying to. I had to go and remember who Parison was, and I was like, we never knew anything about his powers either. We just know that he could talk. No, nobody liked talking with that man. What y'all think about Zeno and Netero both tag teaming on Meruem? Is Meruem still winning? Even against Netero and Zeno together? Like if the fight started from beginning all the way to the end and Zeno was in there the whole time. Not just Zeno dropping him off at the fight. Like if Zeno went there and the fight started with both of them all the way to the end. Meruem still winning? Meruem got pressed. I mean, he might have ended up still having to resort to using that same finishing move, pretty much that ended up killing himself. But I think Zeno would have been able to keep him distracted to really be able to lock in. You don't think Zeno could have been a good distraction? He got the skill to hang at least. This is another, matter of fact, while we doing this, let's do let's go ahead and throw at a cross anime 1v1 just cause. Just for y'all. Yeah, but he took a let's not forget he took a little bit to actually I ain't gonna say respawn, what, heal from the fight with Netero, and then he ended up having to like take in the other two ants or whatever who was with him that found him and picked him up. Yeah, then he had to take some of their little life force or whatever just to be able to actually heal. I don't know. I think that they both would have been able to at least have a better chance. Who you got between Meruem versus Saitama? Meruem still taking that? Is Meruem, can he hang with one of Saitama's punches? You think Saitama's punch got about as much power as that move that pretty much burned Meruem to a crisp, damn near? Saitama got a strong ass punch. He got a real strong ass punch. You don't think it's got that same kind of level of power? Let's not forget the part where we really, like, could we really consider the serious facial looks that Saitama gives as really serious? Have we really seen him get serious? No, it might be a draw on that one. That might be an actual draw. So yeah. I feel like at worst case, at worst case, it would be a draw. I feel like best case, Saitama running that. Yeah, he definitely running that. Cause I mean, it's just one of those to where Meruem being in Hunter x Hunter was just so overpowered that I think that they just had to get him some way to have it out, and that was at Aziz. Saitama, he just bored. he just bored. And then let's see, I don't want to go into that one. I don't like that either. Let's see, I'm about to start checking ChatGPT more because this is they could organize this better. They can organize it. Look, ChatGPT is cool for doing a lot of stuff, but sometimes you gotta really double check some of the stuff that they be trying to send you. Yeah, I haven't gotten into manga yet. I haven't. My brother Keith, he into the comics and everything, so he trying to get me into Invincible. That's what he wants me to get into. Alright. Forget ChatGPT. We doing our own thing from here. So let's go into another episode. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We're getting right to it. Because ChatGPT's lineup of what we was going to fully cover in this live stream is not up to par of how I want it, so We're gonna do it my way. This should be episode 18. We are now on episode 18 of Tomorrow's Joe. It looked like the tournament already started. I got enough energy to get one more episode in. I have enough energy to get one more episode in. You can blame ChatGPT for messing up my ChatGPT messed up my lineup of things I wanted to actually cover. So it is what it is. I'll make sure that ChatGPT get it a little bit more fine tuned for the next one for sure. But yeah, I got energy for one more episode to knock out. I can do that. Let's see. Alright. And then while I'm gonna try to run through this quicker than the last one. Obviously, you know, if it gets crazy, it gets crazy, and I can't help it. Alright, Ring Ropes of Sadness. Tournament then already started. Well, it's the beginning of the tournament. We got Philanthropist Lady. Look like she over there gonna be holding a trophy. She more than likely gonna be giving the trophy to whoever's winning. Alright, we're using amateur boxing rules for the tournament. Ooh, they actually gonna be splitting people into the weight groups. Rikishi with the cool, calm, collected talk. Hey, look, I like the rules. I respect the rules, but I want to, as a former pro, no headgear. No headgear. Give me the heaviest 12. Yeah, okay. Look, Danzo is still snubbing him. Still snubbing him. You forgot. Joe really feeling some type of way. He can't help it. He can't help it. I think we finally can admit that Joe has a heart. And it's slowly being crushed. I ain't gonna lie. I fully rock with Danzo over here snubbing Joe left and right. And here go Rikishi, yeah, just sit back and watch Aoyama. You might learn a thing or two. Rikishi always stay with the slick talk too. Danzo lately been doing hella slick talk. Rikishi been doing hella slick talk. Oh, look, see this dude, he's scared to fight just because he know that Rikishi. Look, oh, there go the movement, the feet movement. Wow. Here go the theme song. The blood splatter. He ain't make it. He ain't even make it. Bro, the way that he just bounced off, jeez. Man, they got caught up in the ropes and everything. God. Headgear that fell off, yo, he got his ass beat. Nobody can react to this shit right now. What the world? There is no words being spoken about this. They are in shock. I'll tell you that the animation, the slight animation, the emphasis, you know, the little sweat drip. 16 seconds. 16 seconds. Yeah, Joe in denial, big time. Yeah, I'll finish my match in 10 seconds. Joe getting more worked up than Nishi lately. I don't know. I got a feeling that Joe might end up getting smacked in this tournament. He might end up getting smacked. He better be careful. He better be careful. Look, there they go. Still calling short stack really liver twerk. They favorite this. Joe think that he over here spitting game. Yeah, okay. Hey, Skeleton over here talking that real smack talk. Look, Joe think that he's doing regular smack talk. Skeleton talk about him. Joe like beat. Wait, he not preparing for this current fight? He preparing for me? Look, the sweat drip for the emphasis of that slight scaredness. Yeah, this might be this gonna be a massacre. Where'd he go? Weave. The footwork. He making him look like a fool right now. Pretty much the same thing as what's his name that he yeah, that sweat drip is crazy. Yeah, he pretty much got Rikishi level footwork. Aoyama ain't fit through no punches. He ain't through not one punch. Weave. Look, that speed, he's like a squirrel or a mouse. Yeah, Rikishi fully dissected this. But he is tired. Why? I'm over here spying at him? Oh yeah, he getting pissed. He getting pissed. So he's just telling me to hit him. Look, I'm telling you, you gotta highlight the animations again. The way that they be doing the isolation with like just the ring and the people in the ring, and then it just shows kind of like blurred people outside the ring. Look, the way that they be putting the emphasis on these things is just top tier. Yeah, they telling Monster, hey, quit being scared. Go get him. Go get him. He a small fry. What you scared of? Weave. 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 Yo, he's slipping everywhere. He falling on his own. Damn. He ain't even moving his feet anymore. He just. Like, hitting it with the Luffy. He hitting it with the Luffy right now. Oh, the shock look on Joe's face as he just sees the bobbing and weaving, the footwork, the speed, the technique. This is not lesson 3. He just throwing heads. He's throwing anything that might land. There go the sweat drip again. The sweat drip over Joe's face of shock. These ain't even slow punches he's throwing. These is all fast punches. And Aoyama, not a drop of sweat on him, smiling. Rikishi over there talking some poor Matsuba. Short stack ain't through not one punch this whole time yet. The inmate's starting to get a little irritated. Hey, punch somebody. Jelly tactic my ass. I got a feeling that Joe finna hit us with the shock face again. He finna be caught off guard. Oh, the gloves are starting to come up. The movement done shifted. There go the first punch, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. Matsuba can't even move. He literally has to just sit there and take them punches. Body shot, face shot, face shot, face shot. There goes. Face shot, face shot, face shot, face shot, body shot, face shot. Oh man, he can't even throw punches no more. Again. Jesus. The slow-mo with the straight face. Blood everywhere. Mouthpiece done flew out. Clutching his chest like he ain't gonna make it. And they are now at another crime scene. Rikishi, he can't. I don't need to even look. I know what the outcome is. Crowd stunned. Well, now we know exactly what happened to Numata. Joe talking about that jerk just smiled at me. There go Dante with the slick talk again. Look, even Dante, you probably gonna get defeated by somebody else before you even get to short stack. Joe don't want to hear that. Nah. Joe don't even fully consider Aoyama to even be competition just because how small he is. Oh yeah, hey, don't say nothing. You can't back up. There go Rikishi. You ain't got no chance at winning once you lose your cool. Yeah. See, they ain't doing nothing but confirming what I was already thinking. Joe might not. Joe probably gonna get smacked this tournament. He is probably gonna get smacked. Ooh. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, that's because he went to the 12-ounce gloves. Yeah, he can't even use them gloves. It just feel like they probably get hit by Yama's little small hits, but dude ain't even wore out. This might be the fight Joe loses. I didn't know it was gonna be this soon. Damn. He burning himself out. And dude ain't even weaving or nothing like Aoyama was. Ooh. Hey, this is the first regular ass character you ever seen this whole show put the pause to Joe. Dante ain't wasting no time with the counting. Damn. Yeah. This ass whooping is almost worse than when he was fighting Rikishi. Like a different format, but man, because there's so much mental going on. There's so many mind games going on with this. Yeah, these knockdowns, the impact is just different. When you got a whole mind game going on with this, it sits that much different. Danzo with the slick talk still. Now Joe's pissed. See, now he gotta resort to cheating just because he can't win. There you go again. There you go. And then Joe over there smiling while he know he was just cheating. Come on now. Garbage. Garbage. He ain't even looking at who he's punching. He just punching. He just punching. I mean, look, Joe, he asked for it. He asked for it. Like, I do feel slightly a little bit now. I kind of feel it just a little bit now. Okay. It didn't drug out a while. I think he gets the message by now. I think he gets the message by now. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that episode went quick as hell. Man. Well, the good thing, it wasn't a crazy amount of stuff going on compared to the last two episodes. But I think that the biggest part of this episode itself is a heavy emphasis on the mind games specifically. So there's this. Dampé obviously is clearly snubbing Joe for a reason. And, in the hindsight, I mean, he actually, Dampé said what on the ship, and he was going to steal his heart. Yeah, already over. Yeah, it's crazy how fast this episode was. When you locked in, you locked in. But yeah, I think that they really was trying to put heavy emphasis on the mind games for sure. So if I had to guess what's eventually going to come in the near future, eventually it's going to get to the point where I don't think that they done with Joe and going through his humility. It don't feel like there. Like it feel like, okay, he finally they hit a brick wall and he just don't know what to do. But I don't think that it's going to be over until at least the end of the tournament type stuff. I mean, yeah. I think that Dampé really want Joe to realize that you not that guy that you say you is, and I'm going to help you get to that point to where you realize it, and then it's go time, right? I want you to dig through the trenches a little bit more, because you're gonna need to get through this to develop with, that real core that's gonna help your character and your determination. Your perseverance levels, right? So I know that Dampé doing this for a reason. Even if it's I think Even I didn't have my fill. I didn't have my fill right now. He got his L. He's been snubbed plenty of times. The slick talk has been drug out. The people who's normally scared of him ain't scared of him. The people that he don't take as competition is smacking the hell out of him. He didn't even make it to Aoyama before he had to cheat. Yeah. Dante's still hitting him with the snub talk, even in the middle of the ring. The icy glares. Yeah. There's a whole lot of mind games going on in this episode. That's what it pretty much comes down to from my impression of it, for sure. Cause yeah, Joe going through it right now. I feel it. He going through it. But at the same time, I don't fully care about it as much as I probably should, and it's mainly because of my already built up dislike for him, right? Yeah, look, because I'd have had my fill. Okay, I wanted him to lose. He didn't win that fight with Rikishi, but he didn't lose. So, yeah, I mean that's what we got. So we're gonna go ahead and call it for the night, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and run up a live again tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that ChatGPT got the actual lineup of things that we should be touching on better built, right? Like come on, Nin versus strategy. Come on now, ChatGPT. You can do better than that. What are real matchups at ChatGPT? Come on now. Quit playing. Might mess around and be doing these 1v1 matchups with Ashita and Joe too. But for real though. So we knocked out the 2 episodes. We did a couple of the 1v1s. Talked a little bit about Meruem specifically. And then we also went into potentially how it goes with if it was to be compared to fighting Saitama and Meruem too. So we kind of brought it out of it a little bit. So still we did what we had to do. We came and handled business and everything. I appreciate y'all for waiting as long as y'all did, obviously. And then on top of that, it's good. It's always a good conversation, right? So you have a good night too. Definitely appreciate you pulling up and staying up as long as you did, for sure. I would hope to see everybody tomorrow. With any luck, we should be good to go. All right, so we did a whole lot of working out the kinks today. So I'm gonna leave y'all with the same progressive tips as yesterday, pretty much. Go drink water. Go learn something. Did I say go learn something? Nah. But I'll leave y'all go learn something today, and then stay safe. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with them 3. But thanks again. If you haven't already, go subscribe to the NSZ Shadow Dragon page. We is almost at enough subscriber count to actually do a live stream over there as well. So yeah, go support. And then we gonna